It's the word no one wants to say, the word no one wants to hear. An invisible enemy that has taken our mothers and fathers, our children, and our heroes' lives. Let's call it what it is. It's cancer. It obstructs, it wants to stay. Once you remove it from a body, a few years later, it can come back again. Recent statistics are showing that more than 39% of men and women will be diagnosed with cancer at some point in their life. The good news is that the risk of dying from cancer is decreasing. And today we have more than 200 drugs. After the treatments, there might be some cancer cells left behind in a patient's body that have not been killed, removed, or treated at the tumor site. Those cells can grow again and form another tumor. And if it takes longer, they will spread and form new tumors in patient body. Current tests are not sensitive enough to detect those remaining cancer cells. And the cancer that comes back can be harder to treat. The same therapy isn't always effective again, and tumors can develop a tolerance to a certain treatments like chemotherapy. That's why the oncologist should try other treatment approaches. And a patient has to do the follow-up treatments, which can result in many negative side effects and can cost around $35,000 only in the first year of the treatment. Let's talk about one of the most prevalent cancers that has a high recurrence rate: breast cancer. Every 13 minutes, a woman dies from breast cancer in the US. 1 in 8 women has a risk of getting breast cancer in her life. It is Today, I'm introducing a CRISPR-based therapy to make the local healthy cells more resistive to tumors, to prevent the risk of cancer recurrence and metastasis, to reduce the cost and time in the treatment plan. Our compound will be loaded in that region to form a boundary and trap the cancerous cells. Let's see how it works. We take a skin biopsy from patients, and after isolating the fibroblast cells, we target a specific gene by using CRISPR and ex vivo gene editing technology. A CRISPR guide RNA which can target a specific sequence. Now those fibroblast cells are activated, and after expansion and quality control, we inject them at the tumor site. Now those cells are resistive enough to contain a cancerous tumor and prevent metastasis. We have cancer biologists working in this field for more than 15 years. My name is Ashkan Novin, a PhD candidate at the University of Connecticut Health Center. This idea is led by Dr. Kishitis, a faculty at UConn, and Dr. Soil is our bioinformatic expert. We have the chance to have Dr. Gunther Wagner, a fellow of the American Association for the Advancement of Science and National Academy of Science, on our advisory board, as well as Dr. Analui, Dr. Daneshmandi, and Dr. Stevenson. This idea was started around 9 years ago. We have been doing our in vitro studies since 2018. All the preclinical steps and animal studies have been done with real patient samples that we received from UConn Health Center and Yale University. Our animal protocol was accepted in 2021. And after getting promising animal results, we are planning to submit the SBIR STTR grants in the next cycle and a patent by the end of this quarter. And our plan for the FDA regulation is already established and prepared. And our goal is to file all the IND documents by the end of next year. Our immediate focus is breast cancer, but as we target the normal cells around the tumor, not a specific type of cancer, we can apply this therapeutic to other cancer types as well. And as you can see here, in some cases like ovarian cancer, the rate of cancer recurrence can be even higher than 85%. In the conventional process, after taking a biopsy of the tumor from a patient's body, they analyze it to indicate the stage and the type of the tumor. And a panel of oncologists will decide which treatment plan should be used. Well, we want to add another input to this discussion. We want to take a piece of that biopsy, we sequence it to get the genetic information of that tumor, and since we'll be running different targets and programs in Genesist, we'll say which target would be the most effective one for that specific patient. Most of the startups in this field are using chemotherapy, radiation, hormone therapy, targeted therapy, or immunotherapy as approaches that exist to cure cancer, although none of them are focusing on containing the cancerous tumor within its primary location. That's why our technology can even be used synergistically with them, and we are actually looking to reach out to companies in this space to talk about potential partnerships. What we offer relative to them is the ability to contain the cancer cells at the tumor site and prevent metastasis. We are a CRISPR-based technology that is safe, personalized, effective, and has minimal side effects. At this stage, we are finalizing our second round of animal studies to submit our IP and SBIR grants in the next cycle. By the first quarter of 2024, we are planning to finalize our in vivo efficacy experiments and the drug development. And in the following year, we will be focusing on IND enabling studies before going through the first phase of clinical trials. Until then, we are planning to raise 3.9 million for those milestones. We want to make therapy more effective. We want to stop cancer and save lives. In Genesis, we fight together. Thank you.